Hi everyone, my name is Lars Carlson and I come from Sweden, in Gothenburg on the west coast, and I run a makeup effect shop called makeup-effects.com, and I was asked to by Valentina and Julia at EffectUs to give you a quick tour around my studio, and so I'm gonna turn the camera around and just let you have a quick peek. Alright? So I figure we just start outside because I've got a really small shop. It's based in my garage at home in our house, and this is it. This is the whole studio setup. So it's very compact, but I managed to squeeze most things in here. I'll show you around quick. This is my workbench, and I've built basically the entire studio as a forced ventilation. So I've got both for the heavy fumes and for the light fumes, and I can take curtains down to really make sure that I do not poison myself, but of course I use gas masks and stuff as well. So I got all my everyday use chemicals over here, and I also have my vacuum chamber here for degassing silicons, my CNC machine. There's a couple of test makeup mold transfer molds there for a film. Here I put all my silicons in sports bottles because I find it to be so convenient, and just square out exactly how much you need. I mix everything in single-use paper cups, so I don't have to spend all that time cleaning or worry about the contamination of anything. I melt all the clay in rice cookers, so I've got a whole bunch of rice cookers down here because they've got quite a short lifespan when you cook clay in them. Tons of different silicons and polyurethane foams underneath. More release agents, silicons, more solvents, all of it down there. Computer in the studio is mainly used for entertainment, but also for, I got a VR helmet up here, so I've started sculpting quite a lot in VR, trying to make molds and all of that. I can't get my head around ZBrush yet, so I'm usually trying to sculpt in VR instead. It suits me much better. Here we have a sometimes it's a makeup table, sometimes it's a sculpting table. So right now I'm working on an old age makeup, but it's far to go on that one yet. Tons of tools. Over on this side we have all my wig blocks and head forms. I also have an entire attic filled with molds. I don't have any molds down here. This is my vacuum form machine, which is built, since I'm Swedish, fittingly enough, completely from IKEA. So it's an IKEA shelf, an Ivar I think it is, and I went to buy an electric barbecue and put it upside down inside, insulated it. You can't see that, but it's insulated so everything won't catch on fire. And then just took some metal sheet with drilled tons of holes in them and attached my vacuum cleaner here. And there's a vacuum form machine for under €100. All my different things I need for daily stylings and work. Style quite a lot still with the old-fashioned Marcel irons. So I got an oven for that in there. Over here I've got, since I've got such limited space, I try to keep everything movable. So I've got a movable table here which I can drag around and keep all my power tools, big power tools underneath. This is something I need to finish tomorrow, or should have done yesterday. It's a medical project for a medical company where they need to check how deep their plasters expand into the wounds. So some personal protection equipment there. Some wigs needs to be styled this week for a comedy troupe. Sink with all the brushes and stuff, all the normal stuff, synthetic hairs, dental molds, contact lenses, everything you need for your everyday life. Here we have, oops, here, things moving around. Stay. Here's a bunch of clay heads for a TV series. They're gonna be smashed up on the shoot, so they needed a whole bunch of them, so I have a couple more left to do. So silicone mold for that is next to it. Here we have my shelf of skin illustrators, dental making, airbrushing, wig work, and at the bottom here we have 2 suitcases packed and ready to go off to set if I need to, and up here we have my on set bag which always comes with me. Some medical models and a prop for a film a long time ago. Various bloods, this and that. We are now, and here down is urethanes, alginates, more silicons. Well, there's a lot of shit. And let's go inside. We have a lovely evening here in Sweden today. Looks all blued. Okay. I'll see if I can polish that a bit. See? Oh, all of a sudden it looks green. Let's go into the house. This downstairs lounge used to be just a lounge, but now it's become a 3D printing studio as well. So here's 2 of my 3D printers, the biggest ones, and I'm doing quite a lot of printing of heads now instead of using life casts, because it's so much easier for the actors. Here, and then we come into the computer room, editing room, and everything else. This is a cutting machine that I use for tattoos, and because when I do my tattoos I cut them out so I don't get a lot of residue on the sides of the tattoos, and makes it so much easier. So, ton of printers and so on. In these cupboards I've got my stock of pre-made molds that I sell in my shop, and magnetic hair holders, and my 3D scanners are in there as well. Some flocking blood mixes up there. Here we have wig making kits, splatter nozzles, we got punch needle kits, And here we got all my books. I can never get enough books. And I'm gonna move this table around. Again, in here, not too much space, so I keep everything movable. So in here now, they're actually fairly empty at the moment because of the corona. We haven't been able to restock, but here's our wigs and beards, moustaches and eyebrows and so on. And happily I'm getting new stock this week, which will be great to be able to start selling things again. And here we have my stock of my wig stock for rental wigs and for tapes and so on, and my stock of synthetic wigs. Down here we have some like play box of 3D prints, 3D scanner for smaller items, and I'll turn it around. And that was just a short little run through of the studio here, and I am really looking forward to seeing everyone else's. So I hope you have not been affected by the horrible virus, and I hope to see your studios very soon. Take care.